Good morning. It's my cat. She just suddenly freaked out. What you doing, Pumpkin? Huh? Get it. Trying to get her to try out for the soccer team and she won't do it. Are you done? Evie's coming to check out what she's doing. No? All right. Sorry. Today, I'm just going to walk you around a little bit. I wanted to show you a couple things, talk about what's going on in my life. Nothing particularly exciting beyond Pumpkin finding a suction cup dart from some sort of little plastic toy gun. I don't know. Every now and then they find that thing and they play with it. You know, I buy them toys and they don't play with them anywhere near as much as they do Nerf gun darts and stuff. Or a piece of aluminum foil or something like that. Is it good? Is it yummy? Stop making fun of me. Pumpkin, come here. Come here. You're so silly. Hey, Evie, you're silly too. Yeah. So I thought I'd walk you around. It's not really all that different. It kind of looks the same as it did the last time I did this. My God, cat. Silly. It looks about the same. I wanted to show you a couple things though. And this I just got. Check out this. This is a glass piece that I purchased. It's all one piece. Look at that, Evie. It's all one piece, and I just thought it was really cool. It's heavy too. I'm holding it here. My kids think it looks like the speaker thing from an old gramophone, which it kind of does. I just thought it was really pretty. Just thought I would like to put it on my table. I thought that was cute. I had to move my DVD rack back at Christmas time to make room for the Christmas tree, and I can't decide if I want to put it back or not. Eventually, my God, Pumpkin, she's just tearing that thing up this morning. Pumpkin, hey. I was thinking about the previous owner of this house had this big bookcase right here, and I really kind of liked it, and I'm thinking about getting a bookcase to put here. I just haven't found one yet that I want, that I like, that I think I like the best, but I'm thinking about putting a bookcase here because I have boxes of books upstairs and nowhere to put them, and I would like to be able to put my books out where I can get to them. So eventually I'm thinking about putting that there. And that really doesn't have anything to do with the DVDs, but, and that lamp doesn't really have a home right now, so I just stuck it over there. But I decided to leave the DVDs over there until I decided how I wanted things to go in here. And I put my Volkswagen bus up here on the mantle. My older son put this thing together. Look at that detail. I want to do a video just showing you this bus and all that. Look, it even has curtains. All the detail involved in this thing. He was up until 3 o'clock in the morning putting this thing together. Look, the door opens and you can see in there. There's even a gas pedal and a brake. I don't know that there's a clutch pedal. Yeah, it's got a lot of detail to it. It even has, I don't know if you can see it. It's very heavy and I don't want to drop it. It even has a motor. You can even see the engine in there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's an engine in there. And it looks like an actual Volkswagen engine. It's really awesome. There was a decal for this, but it actually did not peel off the backing. It wouldn't peel off, so we couldn't put it on there. So I have a real Volkswagen emblem. This is off a Volkswagen Beetle. So I could just stick that on there. So I just put my little emblem right there. Didn't I, girl? Hey! You know the show Frasier? I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. And the John Maloney just recently died, or Mahoney. Actually, Maloney was one of my kids' teachers. He just recently passed away, which was really sad. I really hated to hear that. This chair is like, it's like a Martin's chair to me. I have had this ridiculously pitiful Papasan chair. I have had this chair for about 20 years. Almost 20 years I've had it. And it's, what I like about it, it's bigger than most Papasan chairs. It's actually a little bit wider. It is the most comfortable chair I have ever sat in. I love this chair. I covered it with the sheet because it just looks so terrible. It's super old. I actually bought it used. I bought it in a consignment shop in Illinois. And it's really big, and I had a 92 Sentra at that time, and I managed to fit it in my car. I still don't know how I got it in there, but I did. I had to lay down both of the front seats to get it to fit, but I got it in there. Look at these ridiculous cats. They're so silly. Yeah, so this is my ugly chair. I don't even care. I'm going to keep it because it's so comfortable. Oops, this is something... This came in some kid's meal recently. I don't even know what that's about. Oh, and I put up a bird feeder. There's a bird feeder out there. Now, you know what? I'm going to walk you out there. I don't want to scare the birds away. I'm going to show you what I have been... This has been my project for the last couple weeks. Well, not really a project, but it's something that's been bugging me. And I thought I had found a solution, but... had not found the solution. This is my kitchen. One of my kids had a birthday recently and wanted this big cake. They have these at Costco. This is an all-American chocolate cake. This cake weighs 7 pounds. And it's very rich. This is all we've eaten. Because it is so rich. Oh my God. It is incredibly yummy. But my goodness, it's huge. I don't think we'll finish it truly. I don't know, but yeah, that's really good. This is part of the project that I've been working on. My dad came over Thursday night to help me with this problem that I have. And here's a piece of the stuff that we were using. Let me go show you my problem. Stay there. We're just going to walk out the back door here. The birds are singing. I am so happy. There goes my problem right there. That freaking squirrel. Yeah, you better run. Okay. Look at the beautiful day. I am so happy the sun is out. It's been cloudy here for about 5 days straight, and we've had rain. It rained all day yesterday. And now we have beautiful sunshine, and I'm so happy. I'm so much happier today because we have blue skies, and the birds are singing, and I need to mow. It's February, and I need to mow my yard. Yeah, I need to mow back here. It's crazy. Okay, here's my problem. Now, when I moved in, this thing was here. I don't know for sure what this was. I believe, from looking at these eyelets here, they had hung maybe... The only thing I can think of that this was for, either they hung some kind of a punching bag from it, or a very small child's swing, possibly, but the eyelets are really close together, so I don't know. Well, anyway, I had this thing back here. It's cemented into the ground. I had it back here, and I thought, I'm going to put a bird feeder on that. It rained last night, so it's wet. So I put a bird feeder on it, and the birds love it. Oh my God. I just filled this thing up 2 days ago. Now, this is not all from the birds. This is mostly from a squirrel. Well, actually, there are 2 squirrels that I know of that come over here, and they shimmy up this side. They come down here and hang on this and gobble up all my food. And it's really starting to tick me off. I tried a squirrel baffle. I put a squirrel baffle on there. The squirrels figured out how to hang on the squirrel baffle and shake it, and shake seed out on the ground, and then they go down here and eat it. Squirrels are smart. We raised two little uh, clutches of baby squirrels when I was a kid. They are very smart and they are problem solvers. And it's hard to deal with them. So I was telling my dad about it. And we came up with this idea. Now he cut and shaped this for me. I gave him the measurements of the posts. And he took, this is just galvanized steel, I think. So he took this and he cut it and shaped it. And we screwed it in. We fit it on here and screwed it in. It was a little buckled right there, but that's okay. We screwed it on there on this one here and this one here. Okay, I thought my problem was solved. I thought, okay, there's no way he can climb up this. Actually, they can. Do you know what they do? They grip the sides and just shimmy. Right here they turn. They shimmy right on up to the top. Go over and down. This did not deter them at all. I was actually thinking about putting like axle grease or something on there. I thought if I grease these, maybe they won't be able to climb up. But then I'm also thinking I may just have these removed completely. They're a pain in the butt when I'm trying to mow because I have to kind of go around them. And I have an electric lawnmower with a cord. So it's really annoying to have to go around this thing. So I'm thinking I might just have this cut out and taken away completely, and then just put in, one of the little metal things that you stick in the ground. It has the hook on it, and you hang the bird feeder, and then you can put the squirrel baffle on that, and the squirrels can't climb it. So I don't know, but this has been, the squirrel did most of this. Now I just filled this up. When did I fill this up? I think I filled it up Friday, so that was 2 days ago. He has already eaten this much of it, and it is really, really starting to tick me off. So anyway, that is something that I have been dealing with lately. And it is really starting to get on my nerves. Hey, girls, look at these cats. They watch me when I come outside. They're so fascinated. Hey, it's Evie. All right. Okay. Oh, Evie wants to go out. She's adventurous. Pumpkin has started to get a little bit adventurous. Do you want to go out? You want to go out there? Sometimes she will. She's very skittish, though. She's always been a little bit skittish. It's okay. I don't think anything's going to get you. But this is what I buy. Sorry. I buy these Pennington sunflower chips. I like them because they don't have any holes, so you don't end up with the little holes all over the place. But that stuff's $6 and something a bag, and I don't want that stupid squirrel eating up all my sunflower chips. But these are the things that my dad made. He's really good at this kind of stuff. And he loves problem solving, so we've both kind of enjoyed trying to figure out how to stump the squirrel. And I have my Kit Kat clock. Well, it's not my Kit Kat clock. It's my younger son wanted one of these for Christmas. And at the time, we didn't have anywhere to put it in his room at that point. I didn't have anything to hang it from. So for the time being, I just hung it right here. I had a little hook right here, so I just hung it there. I have actually really grown attached to this clock. I don't normally like the sound of a ticking clock. It irritates me. But this one I actually kind of like. I've really enjoyed this clock. So I haven't said anything else about it. I figure if he mentions wanting it, go ahead, can we please go ahead and put it in my room? I may just get him another one and leave this one here. Because I like it a lot. I've really enjoyed having it in here. So these are my dad's. He brought this down to put up the stuff with. I don't know what to do. I may try the grease and see if that does anything. If the squirrels can still climb it, even with the grease. Look at her looking at the birds. She's watching the birds. She loves to watch the birds fly around. Don't you, girl? She says, leave me alone. I'm busy. Okay. I don't know what to do about the squirrels. So anyway, this is my kitchen. It's basically the same. It hasn't really changed. I just got this in the mail, a Vogue magazine, which is weird because I don't subscribe to Vogue. I get these magazines and I have no idea why. I get 4 magazines and they're in my name and I've never subscribed to them a day in my life. So I don't know why I get them. I've never gotten a bill or anything. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I would save this and maybe we could do a video just flipping through it or something. I don't know. We'll save it. Now this, it doesn't look like much on the hanger. This is a dress, obviously, that I'm going to get Charity to wear in a video that I hope to make later today. It can't be too much later because I have to go pick my kids up at about 4. But I'm going to make a video later with this dress. And it's kind of a shame because in the video, you're not going to be able to see it all. It's really quite fabulous. I mean, look at all these layers of silver lame, whatever you call it. This sparkly silver stuff. So I'm going to have her do something. Not quite sure what yet. I have to figure out what I want her to do. So yeah, it doesn't look too great on the hanger because it's very heavy. It's a very heavy dress. So when it hangs down, it just looks stupid. But anyway, it'll look better when I put it on. So there's that. And I got a second rug. I don't know if you ever saw the first rug. The first one is older and it's all wrinkled. And that's this other one. Not really all that great. So I'm going to take you upstairs. There's my bass. I don't know if you know the story. I caught that bass down in Florida when I was 12 in a blackwater swamp. I was very proud of that. And I saved up my allowance to have him taxidermy because at the time I had never caught one that big. I have caught fish bigger than that since then. But I was very proud of that. So I come upstairs. And my boys' rooms are a mess, so I'm going to leave the doors shut. Oh, wait, I want to show you. This is a new picture that I found recently at Goodwill. And it is an actual painting that someone did. And it's kind of in the Bob Ross, it's Bob Ross style. I thought it was really kind of cool. And all I have in this little hallway here are Bob Ross style paintings. This is another painting that I bought. And this one also came from Goodwill. And this one came from Goodwill. And it was already in this nice frame. I thought it was really pretty. So there's that picture. So we're going to look at my room, which is not, it's not very neat right now. I would have less clutter if it weren't for YouTube. This is all YouTube. Well, some of this is YouTube. These are some books I was reading and haven't finished. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. All of that is, yeah, let's see. Not much has changed in here. I think it's all the same as it was before. My bathroom is the same, except I have a necklace that broke. Now, I'm ashamed to say this happened about 2 weeks ago, and this has been sitting here ever since. This part holds the pendant on the necklace, and it broke, and I have not fixed it yet. And my jewelry. I know I keep saying I'm going to do a video where we look through my jewelry. This is one of the armoires. I have 2 more. And all these drawers are full of stuff. I know. And I have rings up here and a necklace. Oops. I want it to fall off. And my closet is, well, it's actually neater than it was a little bit. I have some hats up there for the gossip lady. You can see a little bit of Charity's wig sticking out. I'm going to have that out later. My boots. I actually recently got rid of about 10 pairs of my boots, but I still have them back there. I have my ankle boots here, like these. But I got rid of about 10 pairs of my boots that I never wear. And I tried to keep the other pairs in here It was ridiculous. I had so many pairs of boots in here. They were just all here. So I said, they've got to go. So I packed them up and took them to Goodwill yesterday. I was so productive yesterday. Oh my God. You wouldn't believe it. What all did I do yesterday? I had a doctor's appointment yesterday morning that I went to. And then I went to test drive a car, which was very exciting. I come back downstairs. I'm thinking about getting another car. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to wait until summertime, probably. I went to test drive a car in Winston-Salem, which it's the kind of car I want, but I got to thinking, the car I want, I have never driven. I've never even sat in. So I thought, let's go test drive one. So, of course, they're trying to sell it to me. I'm going, no, I'm not ready to buy it now. I just want to drive one. Loved it. I know what I want. I know the features I want. I know what I'm looking for. But it's probably, I'm not going to seriously start looking until probably July of this year, unless something happens to my car between now and then. My car is 12 years old. It has almost 170,000 miles on it, but it still runs okay. It's okay. I've had a few problems with it in the last 6 months that I've had to have fixed. It's cost me about $600, but it's hanging in there for now. It's still running okay, and I haven't had any more problems. But I want to get some debt paid off, and if nothing goes wrong, if I have no catastrophes by June of this year, except for my house, I will have no debt. I will be completely debt free. So, and that's the first time in my whole adult life I've been able to say that. So I'm really excited about that. So that's the plan right now. So I'm really excited, but I wanted to wait until I have all my debt paid off before I buy a car. I'm trying to be responsible. I try very hard to be responsible with my money. I've always been that way. That's one thing my parents taught me. I've had a checking account since I was 14. And I learned how to balance my checkbook and budget my money and, be careful with your money. Don't go blow your money. That's something they worked really hard to teach my brother and me, and I'm very grateful for that. And I try to do that with my kids too, because I think it's a lot easier to learn money management when you're a kid than when you're an adult. Oh, Pumpkin's going out. I see her back half sticking out. Oh, she's getting brave. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to freak you out. You're fine. I am going to shut this door, though. I got to go to the store here shortly, so I don't want to leave my back door open. So, yeah, I'm thinking about getting another car later this year. And I'm really excited because now I know for sure what I want. So it's really exciting. And I drove one and I loved it. Definitely want it. So I'm going to do that. And once I have all my debt paid off, it's going to free up so much money in my budget that I don't have right now because it goes toward paying off my debt. So I'm really excited about that. What else is going on? Some people have asked me what's, the status of my relationship. How's that going? It's not, and I'm okay with that. There was a problem where I felt that I had to choose between things that matter to me and being with him. And he literally said to me, if you want to be in a relationship with me, you need to rethink your priorities, meaning YouTube. And if you want to keep spending time on that, we can't be together. For 3 months it was okay, and then all of a sudden it wasn't okay. I don't know why, but all of a sudden it wasn't okay anymore. And something that I learned about myself in therapy a year or 2 years ago was that when I get in a relationship, and I think a lot of people do this, when I get in a relationship, I tend to focus my time and energy. The cats are playing with Charity's dress. Get off. Evie, get out of her dress. You're hung in it. Quit playing with it. Sorry. I didn't know they were going to play with that. When I get in a relationship, the things that matter to me just kind of get pushed aside. They just, we'll deal with that later. And I never get back to it. And the things that I enjoy doing, the goals that I'm working towards, they just get shoved aside, and I allow it to happen. I'm not placing all the blame on the other party. I'm saying I allow that to happen. And I've done it in every relationship I have ever been in. And a promise I made to myself at the end of my marriage was my third marriage. A promise I made to myself was that I wasn't ever going to do that again. I'm not going to sacrifice things that matter to me, things that are important to me, for somebody else. And see, that's how it starts. I'm not saying you have to completely stop doing this, just do less, but it's never enough. You end up doing less and less and less of whatever it is until you're not doing it anymore. And I'm not going to take that chance. He made it clear that he felt I wasn't spending enough time with him. And this was right after we had spent an entire weekend together away. We had spent the entire weekend together. And he still felt that I wasn't spending enough time with him. A big part of the problem is I'm a single mom with 2 school-age kids, and I have a full-time job. Even if I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't have had as much time for him as he wanted. So I had to tell him, I'm sorry, I don't think I can be what you want me to be. I can't give you what you seem to be looking for in a relationship, so I gotta go. So that was the end of that. And I'm okay with it, because what matters to me the most are my kids and spending time with them, which I'm not going to give up for anybody. Spending time with them, making time for them, and doing the things that I want to do and working towards the things that I want to work towards. One of the things that I'm trying to work on now is I had started writing a sequel to the book I wrote years ago, and it kind of got put off when I got into my last relationship, my last marriage. He said that I was spending too much time writing and I needed to spend more time with him, and he felt neglected, and it seemed like I could never, no matter how much I did, he always said it was too much and I needed to spend more time with him. Until one day I thought, I can't remember the last time I worked on that. I think I used to enjoy it, but I don't do it anymore. So I've tried to start working on that again too. And I would rather spend my time doing those things than to be with someone who makes me feel resentful because they expect me to give up things that matter to me. Things that they have known since they met me matter to me. He knew since the day we met that this was very important. And he was okay with it for a long time. And then one day suddenly he wasn't okay with it anymore. So anyway, long story short, it's too late for that. It's over and I'm okay with it. I'm going to focus on my kids and my life, and that's good enough for me. So with that in mind, it's getting late and I need to go get groceries so I can come home and try to transform myself into Charity and put that thing on before I have to go get my kids. This dress is ridiculous. I wish I could give you like a full picture. I might try to set that up, a picture of me in this dress. It's fabulous. It's a fabulous dress. It really is. I can't wait to show it to you. So anyway, I am off to the store, and hopefully later today I will have something for you. I was also thinking I might try to do a video where I show you, if you want to see it, how I transform myself into this ridiculous person, this crazy gold digging lady. So that would be a separate video anyway. So anyway, I hope you are having a great day, and I hope the sun is shining where you are, and I hope it makes you just as happy as it makes me.